I think what I'm trying to get at in this book is how God meets us in the longings of our hearts. Doesn't mean
Mm-hmm.
that the longing is satisfied.
Mm.
I still struggle with fear and anxiety. Um, but I'll tell you what, doing the daily examine
Mm.
as a spiritual practice
Yeah.
has God has met me through the fear, through the anxiousness
Yeah.
of my days as a leader,
Mm-hmm.
as someone doing public speaking, who still, even after all these years, is not terribly comfortable doing so.
Yeah.
And so the fear that creeps in again, when I'm up in front, as I often have to be. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to share some of the spiritual practices that for
Mm.
each of these longings, God has met me in the midst of it. Um, and, uh, and then certainly the forgiveness, that just the
Yeah.
reality of Christ's work, and the forgiveness that we have received in that. So um, the longings are there.
Yeah.
We're better off recognizing them, naming them, and inviting God's presence in the midst of them than we are theologizing about it merely, or squelching, pushing it down.
Yeah.
Because as Rollheiser said, ultimately what we do with our desire, our longing, is our spirituality, and
Mm.
we can move in a healthy direction or an unhealthy. I think for leaders, we are often tempted to push all of that down, but
Yep.
it pops up in unintended ways.